Okay, there we go. We got that. We got this. Make sure everything is actually working okay. Yes. What's up, Insanity? What's up, Zesty? What's up, Retsu? How are you guys doing? How's your day been? Man, I'm looking like a straight up crazy person, you guys. I've had such a day today. Oh my god. Luke, what's up? Roomie's better. How are you? How are you doing? PR, what's up? Hi, thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate you. How have you been enjoying Red Dead? Gaming, what's up? Kuro, what's up? You're so sweet. I have had such a day. Oh my god. Mimo, how are you, Mimo? Whoa, it just like turned everything pink. Dang, that was crazy. Mimo, how are you doing? How are you? LG, what's up? Reg, thank you so much for the gift that you sent. I have been wanting to thank you for that. It is so epic. I don't even have words for it. I had so much fun going through everything. Like, I am literally speechless, Reg. Thank you so much. Mimo, thank you so much for being a tier 3 sub for 26 months. Thank you. So much, Mimo. DC, how have you been? I feel like I haven't got an update on your life in quite a while. What's going on, DC? Reg, again, thank you so much. Thank you. Oni, I don't know how much these headsets go for, to be honest. Maybe 70 something? I'm not quite sure, but I have to say that it is by far my favorite headset that I've ever had, and I'm not paid to say that. I truly, genuinely, it is my favorite headset that I have ever had. Nemesis! Thank you so much for being a sub for 8 months. Isn't that crazy how fast time flies? I don't know why it's not reading it. That's what I want to hear most. Your heart beats, your music's my ears, the melody of your words. That is so flawless. Thank you so much. That is so sweet. Insanity, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you. Insanity, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. I do have more emotes coming in relatively soon. It's just things have been kind of delayed. The location where the person is that was doing my emotes, some stuff happened there. So it's been a little bit delayed, but Insanity, thank you so much. 170? No way. Are you serious? That is literally gonna blow my mind. That is so crazy. That's crazy. Petey, how are you? What is up? How's your day been? I feel like I am yelling. PR, not to call you out, we've been saying that since 2001. Technically, you're not wrong, right? Oh my god. Technically. DC, you booked your flight to Japan for next July? That is so exciting. I thought that they closed everything down again. Is that not true? So what are the recommendations?
Body hurts too many. Too little tattoos.
Too little tattoos? Are you saying you're in pain because you don't have enough tattoos? Is that what you're saying, Insanity? Also, what is this new tattoo that you speak of? Harley, how are you doing? What is up? Zesty, thank you so much for the bits.
Just FYI, you have a surprise in your DMs whenever you have time to check. Gotten before Hive says anything. No, it's not PP pics.
Zesty, thank you so much for the bits. Pack, where have you been?
Hey B from exciting and exotic Houston. I'm excited though to be headed back to Cali after my 5-day trip lasted 11 weeks.
You're literally
I've been rotating
all
the
over
same
the
3 outfits and I'm excited to wear something different.
That is so crazy, Pack. That is insane. You've been traveling so much. It's crazy.
Buttercup, can we say we all missed? Your Insta post was amazing. How was your weekend and was there more raging with the same person?
It has been an eternal fit of rage, you guys. An eternal fit of rage.
Okay, one last thing. Hive said he would club a baby seal today on his stream.
What?
Later, back to the strike. Hive, don't you post me on IG again.
Wallace, thank you so much for the bits. Why would somebody want to
I have a question for you.
So sad.
Ready? Our friendship and how amazing you are.
That's like a trap or something. You said you were going to ask a question,
not
but
enough
you
to
didn't
cover
ask
my
the question.
body, but I got 3 new tattoos.
What are these 3 new tattoos you speak of? I'm very curious.
You right. That isn't a question, just like it shouldn't be. Retsu9 love the hive 2 hearts.
Retsu, thank you so much for the bits. Maybe tomorrow or the day after I might be streaming Final Fantasy. The plan was today, but things got a little delayed. A funny thing that actually kind of happened. So my like neighbors that like are in like the apartment next to mine.
Tongue out.
Oddly, thank you so much for being a sub for 23 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. So they like recently just moved in. I mean like literally maybe 2 weeks ago.
Oh god B. Check yo DMs, I'll send them in like 30 seconds.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Very curious what you got. Oni, no, yeah, the plan is, there's a lot of things that I've wanted to do. I've wanted to go over kind of like my physics curriculum, especially for grad school, just to kind of like go into that and to see kind of how it is, like to experience it kind of like firsthand and things that go on with my life. And I want to do that more often. The issue too that I have is with my work,
it only took 93 days of not following around B like a puppy dog to earn my trade mentor certification Antisera flex.
PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, so my neighbors just moved in like 2 weeks ago or something, and so anyway, they had an issue today, and so I guess like in the bathroom it all like overflowed everywhere, and so it went past the tile into like the wood floor, and then it warped all the floors. So like maintenance has been there all day, and it is so freaking loud. It is terrible. Poor things. They literally just moved in, so.
Okay, pick sent, and I also will be sending a box to use tomorrow.
Insanity, I think you sent me something also, but I haven't opened it yet, but I will. V1, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Duck, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you from a cloud. It does look very like ethereal, right? But yeah, like whenever it comes down to work, it has been absolute madness. Like it's not even like hard work
Why
per se.
Halloween in the IG post? Do you know what year it is? How many fingers am I holding up?
Kuro, I don't know, I was feeling like a Halloween vibe then for some reason. I don't know why. Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Insanity, thank you, thank you, thank you. God, my eyes. I know I've complained about it for like the last 3 weeks, and it seems like I'm not doing anything about it, but I am. It has just been craziness. They're just super just like watering constantly. So yeah, so like work has been crazy, and it isn't hard work like per se. I mean, it's a lot of paperwork, there's a lot of medical things, there's a lot of all sorts of stuff. But like one of the things that has been driving me crazy is it's just like there's some, I don't even know how to like explain this. Let's say, like, let me tell you like a story in the way that I can say it. Joseph, what's up? How are you doing? Kamaki, what's up? How are you? Let's just say, for instance, cook food. Yes, I need to cook after this.
Going to lurk and cook food. Take care of yourself. Also, chat. Please show some love tonight for B Antisera love.
Retsu, thank you so much for the vids. I'm curious what you're cooking though. Dave, what's up?
And I
How are
don't
you
remember
doing?
sending you anything, but you know me, so you'll know if it's from me. I'm very forgetful.
I'll open it and see what it is. I'm pretty sure I have something from you. Retsu, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so
Like
sweet
this.
of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. That is so sweet of you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. PR, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
FYI, if you're checking DMs, I sent you something really cool. An article on a controller for scholar classes in FF. It's an actual book.
What? That sounds so cool. Slick, what's up? How are you doing? Insanity, thank you so much for the gifted subs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you so much for the bits. That is so sweet. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you. Detail, what's up? How are you doing? How's your day been? How's your week been? Retsu, thank you so much for the bits. It's about to get lost. Look at this here. Taco pizza. Very curious. Very interesting.
Did I do this right?
Kuro, you sent something direct from the seller? I'll have to see. I'll have to see, I'll have to see. Lucas, thank you so much for the
it's
follow.
about to get lost, so putting this here. Taco meat to also make a taco pizza, laughing face, odd
And
but
Insanity. Thank you so much. That was so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Insanity. That was very, very sweet of you. Wallace, the package has arrived for you, by the way. I will be checking it soon. I will be checking it soon. I'm excited to see. Excited to see.
I sent you something direct from the seller. It won't have my name on it at all. I hope you know it's from me though.
I'll put it together, I'm sure. I'll put it together. All these
Package for you has
I'll let
arrived,
these pass.
DTW.
And then I'll end up... And trying to think also how I should save this, how I should word this stuff. DC, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so kind of you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That is so sweet, DC. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. So
well, I
much.
send you a lot of random articles, so you may need to search, but it was recently.
I'll scroll through it. Scroll through it on my lunch break. If I had one.
Oh, if you notice before it comes back. I'll probably be back soonish. If you didn't notice, then good, haha.
For your cooking?
The first half your next package was supposed to reach me yesterday. But in typical USPS fashion,
I know.
it's late.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, SD. But don't you worry. I totally understand the struggle.
Oh, for
What's
God's
up, Big?
sake.
How are you doing?
You did get something from me. After I ordered a second one and I'm about to mail it tomorrow. It said it got returned because of some dumb reason. Hint, it's something you can wear to stream.
No!
That you will love.
Well, that's unfortunate. I know for sure, well, I'm pretty sure that I got something from you.
Bianca, the 5 secrets to happiness for men. Find a woman who can make you laugh. Find a woman who can cook. Find a woman who really listens to you. Find a woman who is good in bed. Make sure these 4 women...
Xer, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I really appreciate you.
Retsu9 Lurk.
Carol, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you so much. Joel, how are you doing? What's up, Red? How's your day been? What's up, Lau? How are you? Okay, so yeah, like back with like work and stuff. Nothing is like particularly difficult per se. It's just kind of, oh my gosh. Like for instance, let's just say, I don't even know how to like go into this, but let's just say somebody's name was Anastasia. Okay, it's not Anastasia. I'm changing the name. Let's just say the name was Anastasia. And so anyways, we're dealing with something that is like very important, okay? And so it's very important that you like instill confidence and trust and like you know what you're talking about.
So is it you are work through lunch or you're just not eating? Cause I sent you like 12 recipes, so you better be cooking.
PR, I've been like working through lunch for the most part. I mean, it's just me. Yeah, super overwhelmed, like super overwhelmed. No, yeah, but I'll just say this real quick, Hive. But anyways, so it's like one of these situations where I was like, okay, so we're sitting there having like this decent conversation, and I kid you not, let's say this girl's name was like Anastasia. This girl's like, can I talk to your daughter, Lasagna? And I was like, you didn't actually just say lasagna, did you? Oh my god. I was like, oh no, 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 no. I was like trying to keep it together, and I was like, I know that everybody realized that you just said lasagna instead of the actual name. But
A human,
like,
Flesh Gundam can't find cockpit. Life is adventure. Keep your mind and ass open to its splendors. Ted doesn't talk anymore, you know?
Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh my goodness. Mo, thank you so much for being a sub for 7 months. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. DX, how have you been? 7 months, Mo. That is insane. That is so crazy. DX, what tasty foods are you eating tonight? You're always eating something interesting. Elite, how are you? 2 Rivers, how's your day been?
So pretty, B.
You're so sweet. School starts back in like full force technically today, so have been very tired, and now I'm gonna be even more tired than I ordinarily already was. So I'm exhausted. I feel like you guys can just see it. I feel like I can hear it in my voice. I feel like I can see it in my eyes. I am just so tired. It's gonna be a very interesting time. That plus the research stuff, I just don't know. It's gonna be crazy. Luke, celebrating pre-birthday week with you? That's right. Yeah, it's in like, what, 6... It's only in a few days. That's like less than a week, isn't it? Right? Or am I getting my dates wrong? Full force. Full force, full force. They can't even let you finish the summer? No. I don't know. I'm always up to something though, right? Which is funny too, because like even with how much stuff that I do like ordinarily, I'm still like, hey, you know what? I can get involved in this too. And I'm like, okay, well there has to be some time for me to sleep, right? I'm always trying to overload myself. I actually feel like I'm kind of going relatively slower than I ordinarily would. But hey, it is what it is. Insanity having your days correct? Yeah, right. I know, right? I am pretty bad when it comes down to dates. Pretty bad. I feel like maybe I'm a little better with it now though, like with work, because I have like specific meetings and stuff on certain days, so I'm like focused on what day it is. That way I don't miss something. I've only messed up my dates once. Just once. Defender, how are you doing? How's your day been? Carol, what's up? How are you? How are you? But because of all that stuff too, B-Wall, how are you doing? How's your day been? But yeah, so I'm excited to get back into Final Fantasy.
It's Sunday, right?
I mean, if you confidently told me it was Sunday, I'd be like, all right, it's Sunday, I guess. I gotta work on Sunday anyway, so it makes no difference to me. Joel, my day was wonderful.
Hey B,
No
I have a movie
complaints.
date with a girl Sunday. If she cancels, will you fill in? Please? My riddle he needs and...
Didn't you just have a date like recently, Hive? And you nailed it. I believe in you. I believe in you, Hive. DX, thank you
Little
for the
kumquat,
bits.
take a
Thank you,
deep
thank
breath.
you.
You have us for your relaxing time. Please
Yes.
keep that most adorableness of yourself. Buttercup,
so
remember
sweet,
you conquer
DX.
the chaos, not the other way around. Be the quirky Bianca we adore.
That is so sweet of you, DX. Thank you so much. Thank
I
you,
work from
thank you.
home, so I only know I have a meeting when the noti goes off on Teams. L thank the Lord for Teams.
Yeah, that saved me a few times too. The little dings. That has saved me as well.
So has the family calmed down on the drama with your full schedule, or is there still weekly issues?
No, it's getting worse, Pac. Believe it or not, it's getting worse, and it upsets me.
Yeah, I have
so
a theory
much.
on why you overload yourself, but that is way too long to write out here. But to take something off your plate, my request is now retracted.
Why is it retracted? Why? Why, Wallace? You have a theory?
I'm excited you're coming back to FF.
I have a
What do
theory
you plan
too.
to do on stream?
I have no idea. I need to redo my hotbar. I need to get back into the house and see what the house looks like. I'm sure it is in complete disarray in my absence. But I don't know. But I mean, like, I really enjoy Final Fantasy and I'd like to play more of it, but this is going to be the only way that I can play more of it is to play it on stream. You know, otherwise...
I just
never
want
be
to
able to play
point
it.
I came back to FF before you did. Shame be shame.
Shame. Shame on me. I can accept that one. I can accept that one. DC need a vacation? Yeah, I would love to go to Japan. I just thought that they completely locked down everything again.
Point
I
out.
guess not, if you're getting to go. Unless you have some super secret way. Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I should feel bad about that, yeah. The shame. The shame, the shame. Oh my gosh. Yeah, but I want to get back into Final Fantasy because if I don't do it on stream, then there'll just be no way that I'll be capable of playing it. So I just figure, I don't know. You know, I don't know. It'll just have to be that way for a little bit. Who knows? You know, but then also too, like I think that Final Fantasy is not a type of game that I particularly like to stream because I like to just do random things. Like maybe I decide to do mining for a little bit, or maybe I decide to like decorate and stuff like that, you know? So it's not like the most exciting stream. It's basically like this, but I'm just...
Oh, we sold
Playing
a
Final
house and
Fantasy on
bought
top of it.
everyone new mounts. Well, almost everyone. Some people weren't around lol.
I would lose it if you guys sold the guild house. Hater would never let that happen. Hater would never let that happen. Insanity, you were hiding in a shipping container with amazing cars? Eric, how are you doing? How's your day been? How's your week been? Reg, you guys have to start getting your Final Fantasy game going? That's right. Reg, I still cannot get over what an epic gift you sent. I had so much fun going through it. It was so cool, Reg. It was freaking epic. So epic.
Yeah, and me and PR dancing by the hot tub naked.
Yes. I remember the time too that like I kept getting so mad because I kept thinking that somebody kept moving the fish, and I was like, y'all are all about to lose your privilege.
Crap, that means I need to hurry up and reinstall FF on my laptop. My laptop died like 10 stops ago.
Oh my god. I thought about maybe getting like a gaming laptop or something, but then again too.
How you been? I've missed your streams.
Phantom, where have you been? Thank you so much for being a sub for 17 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. DX, have you been able to get back into your exercise routine? I did a little run yesterday. I had like a weird period of time where I had like a little bit of time off.
Das right at Insanity
like
Struth 1.
Day.
You know how we do Antisera flex.
PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
How has it been 25
Envy.
months?
That's
It's amazing to always
insane.
see and hear you during my day, Queen Bee.
That's so crazy.
Looking lovely as always, and I'm loving this just chatting change you have done.
You're so sweet.
How have you been?
Envy, thank you so much. Where have you been? What have you been up to? I've missed you, Envy. How are you? How are you? Elite looks like a cool, beautiful scientist. Yeah, I need to put some stuff back here, you know, to make this look a little more interesting. I keep saying that, but then again, too, it's like by the time I finish stream, by the time I cook, I just like pass out. And then I struggle to wake up in the morning and I do it all over again, you know? But you guys are the highlight of my week, so I've been enjoying being able to see you guys. And I'm happy too that I've been able to actually have time to stream, because I was very fearful with this job that it was just going to eat all of my time and I wouldn't be able to stream, but I made an effort to stream.
It's this Friday the 19th.
I knew it.
Your
That's
smile,
like, yeah,
laugh,
a few days.
and talks will always be the highlight of my birthday Antisera love.
Toasties, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here, Toasties. How are you? Luke, thank you so much for the bits. That is so exciting. What are your plans for your birthday? Because I will be streaming, right? Yeah. So what are your plans? We'll have to celebrate it next Tuesday on stream. Toasties, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oddly, thank you so much for the 5 gifted subs. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I really, really appreciate you, Oddly. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
So Plath question.
Plath
You mentioned
question.
last week, and Plath discusses that everyone wears a curated mask when they meet others. So how much is stream be the reality versus the dream? And how does your
stream mask differ from your work or family mask?
do you get much time to check in on the children nowadays?
On the children? On my fat cat, Kimchi. Kimchi!
There's a really cool 11 by 17 picture, 14 by 18 frame. That could take some of that wall space back in your old stream room.
That's super epic drawing. I'll go into that here in a second. Pack.
I was helping my buddy paint his house he just built, and I noticed his backyard is full of sugar maple trees, so I'm excited about too.
Oh, that's very interesting, Eric. That's very, very cool.
My queen,
Hater!
apologies for not being able to hang out tonight. But your
Hater!
smile lights up my world brighter than 10 million fireflies, and your laugh rings clearer than the truest bell resonates Antisera love.
That's so sweet, Hater. Thank you so much. Thank you for making it just for a little bit. I know that you're super busy, but thank you so much for stopping by. We miss you, Hater, but we know you have to go save the world, so we understand. Fully understand. Marshmallow, thank you so much for the follow. AJ, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Yeah, Kimchi has been hanging with the fam. If anything, she might be happier away from me for a little bit, just to get a little solace before she hangs out with me.
Why is it everyone asks about that ungrateful cat and not the lovable doggo? Where is Puddles?
Puddles has been getting all the love in the world. Don't you guys doubt that. If anything, she's getting more love than when she's with me, and she probably enjoys that too. She gets to eat whatever she wants to do, she just gets to relax, gets pet all the time. Justice for Puddles. Puddles, sweet baby Puddles. She's getting so much older too, and I feel like that's one of the things as well. I don't want to be moving her around too much.
This is the Plath quote that sparked the question. Oh, growing to be a woman, to learn the art of subtle power. As long as men have ideals, as long as they are vulnerable, there is this power to create a dream for them.
Oh god, a woman does not like to be told how wonderful she is, to see adoration naked in a young, beautiful boy's eyes. past journals are so amazing, aren't they? Gohan, how are you doing? But whatever you're saying, like, the mask, right? The face that Plath talks about. I mean, I do feel like everybody has that, right? Like, everybody has this persona, this face that you present to the world and to society. CKY, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So we all do. And then whenever it comes down to actually seeing the reality of somebody, I feel like that really takes work to be able to see. I mean, I don't think that it's something that somebody would ordinarily just show you. I think there's more to it that you are even capable of presenting to someone else. Like, there's a certain portion of you that must be found out by somebody else, because I mean, we always have things that go on in our mind that we don't like just say. Anime, welcome to the stream. We're so happy to have you here. How are you? How are you? Yeah, like, you have this portion of whenever you get to know somebody more, you kind of see kind of what drives that individual. But I also think that by being someone who's capable and willing to see that person, you're gonna see things about that person that that person isn't even privy to, if that makes any sense. So I mean, I think it takes a while. And I mean, I think that's too, like, if you're gonna be honest with somebody, you have to truly believe that they're trying to understand you in a way, right? Because if everybody would just accept you for how you were, if everybody like genuinely cared about you as a person, then you wouldn't have to have that type of mask, like, per se, right? Like, to actually get to know somebody to the core of their being, it takes work. And I don't mean that in like a bad way. Silver, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. DX, thank you so much for the bits. Thank
Bianca,
you,
please
thank
take
you.
care of yourself as well. If you have to scream, just let it out. We are here you always.
DX, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. But I mean, I think that one of the most aggravating things in the world is like wanting so badly to be understood and then feeling like you're not understood. Because there's a plethora of people, let's just say like on social media and stuff like that, they're like, they'll see somebody and they're like, oh, you know, that's a really attractive girl, like, why won't they ever give me the time of day? And it's like, well, on paper, you might be a great guy, right? Like, you might be nice, you know, like, you might have your life, like, together, but if you're not capable of getting that one piece that that person needs from you, then it doesn't matter at the end of the day. It doesn't matter what you look like, it doesn't matter what your social life is like, it
so
doesn't
like
matter
when you
about any
say
of
someone
that
is
stuff.
lawful good, it may be because they see something that you may yourself not even see.
See, I don't even necessarily agree with lawful good at all, actually. They're actually, lawful good is one of the most aggravating types of alignments I feel like there is. But, I think, and I'm not a lawful good. I let you keep saying that I am Pac, but I'm not. I'm telling you, I'm not. But, yeah, I feel like a lot of times people will say like, well, this girl, like, just picks this guy, but never picks me. Look at why they don't, you know? And, like, that goes for women as well.
Not be as a chaotic good.
Insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, I mean, I think whatever it comes down to actually breaking down somebody's wall and then seeing the reality of that person, or like seeing somebody like behind the mask, it takes work. You don't just show that to people off a base level, because almost in a way, it's not even worth sharing that part of you towards people who haven't, like, I don't want to say earned it in a sense, because there's not like some list of stuff that somebody would have to do, like, you must do this, or like, you don't deserve to know the real me. That's not what I'm saying at all. But a lot of people are very shallow, and I don't mean that in the way of somebody being vain, like you're shallow in a vain sense. I mean it more so if like they lack
Lol,
the depth and complexity.
just like you hate Starlight for that reason. And just giving you grief, you sold me on neutral.
Pac, thank you for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. But, yeah, like whenever it comes down to like the complexity and the depth, I think sometimes people kind of shy away from it because it's scary, right? To feel things. It's scary to like see somebody for the reality of who they are. It's scary to see somebody's like the vision that you have of these people altered or like shattered and broken. So when I say that, I mean, it's like, it's hard to get to actually know somebody legitimately.
Antisera B, Antisera HMM, Antisera thinking, Antisera T, Antisera Kim Chunk. I hope everything is going well.
Frozen, thank you so much for being a sub for 25 months. Thank you so much. Thank you. So much. Harley, they say never meet your heroes. Yeah, because that's the thing too. It's like quite often if I come across people who are like, oh, this person is like a wonderful person. I'm like, but are they though? Are they? And I mean, I don't mean that in a bad way, but I mean, are they? Like, do we know them? You know, because things can seem one way and be vastly the opposite. You know, so it's always interesting. It's always interesting to define your terms. It's always interesting to see things for the reality that they are based on your own data and your own experience versus taking the perception of something, because perceptions are very rarely wrong when it comes down to humanity. We're just too unique of individuals, I think, to just like correlate down to some baseline that, you know, what we see, what all that glitters is gold, essentially, I guess, in a way. Exclamity, how are you doing? How's your day been? What is going on in your life? It's a song, Killer Queen. It's an epic song, very epic song.
So can you personally be with someone who is shallow emotionally?
No.
Or does your complexity require someone equally complex to understand you?
Yes. I can very quickly say.
Another question on a similar vein. You say that people complete you by seeing things about you can't. Do you think one person completes, or does it take multiple people?
No, I definitely think it can be one person. I'll answer what Pac said and then go into what you said, Kuro. But yeah, like when it comes down to a shallow complexity.
I got lost in your eyes. What are we talking about? Did you say you're chaotic evil, not lawful good?
PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So much. When you have somebody, like, one, it's not inherently wrong, right? Like, even like I constantly say, like, ignorance is bliss, there's nothing inherently wrong with that. Those people tend to be far happier.
So what you're saying is you are not actually kind, sweet, adorable. You really are a mean C-word who would happily kick someone in the no-no square for no reason.
Maybe, who knows? Things aren't always what they appear to be, right? No, I feel like I'm pretty genuine. Koki, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hive, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you.
My favorite path quote: what folly it is to anticipate the elucidated and chained heart upon thoughtless ears and have the reflection of despondency wash over your once sanguine soul. It's so haunting and reflective of the duality of feared love.
It almost seems weird having Hive
talk
about
that's
a quote
from
like
the
that, right?
Of Hive.
It's
and B is 100% chaotic elegant.
Chaotic. Hive. Anytime you start talking about something that's not just like ridiculousness, it almost catches me off guard. Hi, thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you. But yeah, whenever it comes down to like shallowness, you have to be able to understand somebody in the way that they need to be understood, I feel, in a sense. And it's both ways. If somebody is at baseline relatively basic, and I don't mean that in a bad way, like doesn't
so
have,
is that
like,
one person
depth,
who understands you a soulmate? And do you believe in a unique soulmate?
I do believe in soulmates. I believe in like fate in a sense.
My favorite Plath quote is,
quote, insanity, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I think that there's like a portion that is fate based in a way, but then also too, I mean, I think everything does happen for a reason. So there's a lot of things where it seems like, oh, this was terrible, I wish this didn't happen to me, or I wish I would have gotten like my act together like sooner. But in reality, I feel like everything has to happen exactly the way that it does. And I don't think that we can necessarily like stop it per se either, right? Like there's a constantly increasing chaos in the universe, like ever since the Big Bang, and we're just like particles that are accelerating off into chaos and black matter and so forth. And we're like literally just on this ride as we just like expand out into the universe. And there's not really much you can do about it, right? I mean, in a way, everything was already determined at the moment that that happened. We may believe that we're in control, but
you're pretty much a straight shooter. So if someone can't take the truth, that's on them. Doesn't make you good or evil emo.
Yes. Well, yeah, that can be a very difficult thing to say as well, because it's difficult to be honest, you know, but that's the mature thing.
To be understood is to truly embody empathy, to truly feel the world of another. I believe in a soulmate, because once you fall in love, your souls belong to each other and you grow, change, feel and die with it.
That is true, I'd say. Well, I would agree with it, you know, with that statement. Hi, thank you so much for the donation. Walter, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I'd say that it's actually, actually like true love. You know, I think there's lots of portions of people that believe that they're in love, but I don't, it's not my definition of love. But then again, who am I to say? What do I know? You know what I mean? What do I really know? So, in my perception of the world, in my perception of the universe, yes. But then too, I mean, like, we're all dealt different hands. And in a way, you want to believe that your actions matter, that your actions, like, they have choices, right? Because actions have
Honestly,
consequences.
shouldn't be difficult though. But you're right, for most it is.
PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, because it's like one of those things where it's like you don't want to hurt somebody and you don't want to hurt their feelings, because then you might end up alone, or you've hurt somebody that you care about, even if it's the truth and they need to hear it. Even if it would better them, but it's still a difficult thing for them to hear, it's easier to try to protect that person, even if that's not the best course of action. So it's difficult at some point to like be able to sit down and to talk about things that need to be talked about, even if they're touchy subjects. But they have to, because if not, it'll just fester into a resentment, and then you're worse off as well. And so it's like they can't take it, and then it just doesn't work out, or they do take it and they don't like it for a while, but eventually they're capable of rationalizing that this is for the best, in a sense.
I don't think you can protect people with lies or secrets.
I think you can momentarily, but in the end, you've caused far more damage than good. Because in the moment, you know, somebody might want to say, like, just tell me it's not true, tell me it's not true, right? And so you want so badly to say, oh, it's not true. But in reality, that is the truth that they just didn't want to hear. You only just gave them, like, a tiny little respite from it, which is inherently going to be more painful in the end. Pack, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. I agree that's what's meant to be will be. There's a predisposition and a plan. We just don't have the ability to make sense of the chaos except in small doses. Finding your soulmate is like a law of nature. It will just happen. Good way to think about things, Pack. Good way to think about things. Suddenly, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Frozen? Yeah, I am. My eyes were literally closing on me. I probably only have like 5 more minutes, and that's all that I'll be able to do, you guys. I literally feel like I would just like doze off any minute now. Any minute now. Carol, thank you so much for the donation.
Are you the type that would rather be alone than be in a complicated relationship, or vice versa?
Yeah, I'd rather be alone than in a complicated relationship. Hands down. Hands down. Carol, I don't like chaos at all. At all. It didn't read. Luke, thanks so much for the bits. The plans to reflect upon this past year. The gratitude diary I got for your birthday package is something I also have. Need to figure out how
So
to
I
be a
don't
better
know if you
person.
can answer this for legal stuff,
So cool.
but if you heard a nurse tell a dying patient that a relative was coming, and you knew they refused, how would you feel about that?
Carl, thank you so much for the bits. That a relative was coming, then you know they refused. How would you feel about that? Let's
But
see.
isn't your entire life chaos?
Hey, I'm trying to calm the chaos down in my own ways, Zesty. But yes, my life is pure and utter chaos constantly. Constantly. Isra, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Entropy sucks. That it does, right? It seems to be like my catchphrase recently. Entropy this, entropy that. Kuro, that a relative was coming, then you knew that they refused. How would you feel about that? So do you mean that like somebody's on their deathbed, and then let's say that their brother is coming to see them, but that patient on their deathbed said, no, I don't want to see the brother? Am I understanding this question correctly? Or the premise, the scenario? Or am I not understanding it properly? I may not be understanding properly. Quite possibly. Yeah, I got like 5 minutes, you guys, and I am passing out. Not only can like my eyes not focus, I feel like, you know how like sometimes you just get so tired, it's like, oh, I can't breathe. My tiny little bit of energy I have left needs to go to cooking and trying to find something to eat, I guess. Figure it out. Puts himself in the corner for timeout. Why are you so distracting? Who's so distracting? Me? Helicopter, thank you so much for
When
being
it
a
comes
sub
to
for 12
life-saving
months.
measures,
Thank you, thank you,
when
thank
it comes
you.
to tourniquets, are they still put on high and tight?
Yes. The above the joint, super tight helicopter. Thank you so much for being
So
a sub
how
for
do you
12
see a
months.
potential
Thank you, thank
B-mate
you.
complementing your life, specifically helping your goals, and what specifically can they do to support you in your chaos? If he just showed up out of nowhere?
Pack, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you.
Other way
Let's see.
patient wants to see the brother, but the brother said hard no, not coming. But the other nurse said they are on their way.
Oh. So that other nurse lied to say that the brother was coming as a kindness, I guess, so that they'd have that thought before they passed away, that they were on their way. Wallwriter, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate you. That wouldn't happen to be a reference to what's that horror game? Out.
Tourniquets go around the neck. Change my mind. Ill wait.
Insanity. I like how we specifically have to tell the military, do not put a tourniquet on the neck. Outlast! LG, thank you. Outlast. I was like, Outriders? No, that's not it. Pack. I mean, I think it's just like a support thing, right? And I think that that goes both ways. It doesn't matter about your career choices. It doesn't matter about like anything really past like legitimate
I don't know
caring
about
and
the rest of
support
these
about
losers,
somebody.
but I would clearly make the best mate. Or well, maybe Mimo. Mimo seems to be the best choice. But Hive's up there. Okay, wait, maybe Loud too. And Harley. But
In the top 180, I believe in you, Hive. Thank you so much for the donation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, you guys, it's gonna be like the end of the stream. Did any of you guys understand what I just said? This is gonna be the end of the stream. I'm super, super tired. I feel like my eyes are bloodshot. I am just absolutely exhausted. So exhausted. But I do have to say, you guys are definitely the highlight of my week. I am so happy that I'm capable of streaming even with work, even with school. Even if it's just a little bit, it still means the world.
Hey B just asked David Carradine why tourniquets go around the neck.
Insanity, thank you so much for this. I don't know who that is, to be honest with you.
Bianca the Chaos made you the person who you are meant to become. You indeed the best thing to happen since discovery of boba. Always keep the smile, it is infectious of yours. You are the heart and soul of the community.
Hive streams are not for the weak-minded. Yeah, I'm sure all sorts of chaos and stuff like that goes on there. DX, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. Each of you guys mean the absolute world to me. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to hang out with me, even when I'm super exhausted, even when I'm super tired, even when I have like literally nothing to say or a ton of stuff that I can't say per se. But you guys mean everything.
Have a great night, B. Get some good foods and get some rest. You know we're all proud of all you're doing. Love ya, B.
Zesty. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. I feel like for a moment, like I fall asleep, or like for a little bit, like I just like stop thinking, and then I like snap back and I'm like, wait, yeah, I was in the middle of a conversation.
Go get some good rest, B, and tomorrow you better tell us you ate something good tonight.
PR, thank you so much for the bits. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. Thank you so much. Duck, we are so happy to have you here. Welcome to the community. Susie, you are so sweet. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Insanity, thank you so much for the bits.
Yeah, go sleep, you nerd. We all love ya and want you to be the best you can be.
Insanity, thank you for the bits. Thank you. Casey, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. And just remember, so the stream will be at the same time tomorrow and Thursday. So 7 p.m. CST, either tomorrow or the day after. I'm going to try to get back into Final Fantasy. I'm going to attempt. We'll have to see. Sometimes that can be a little overwhelming for me to like go over my hotkeys and stuff like that and try to have conversations with you guys. You know that my capacity is not very good currently, you know? I'm so sleep deprived. Archangel, thank you so much for the follow. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. Yusuf, thank you so much for the follow. Isra, thank you so much for the sub. I hope you enjoy your sub badge and have more emotes coming soon. I know I've been preaching that for a while, but they're coming, Isra. Thank you so much for the sub. I really, really appreciate you. Thank you. So, on that note, not fall out of my chair.
Just sign on a bit earlier and I'll help you out.
Yeah, I know. I need to like tootle around with it. My goodness. Isra, I am so happy to have you here. Thank you so much, Isra. LG, you take care of yourself, LG. Casey, welcome. We're so happy to have you. And Yusuf, we're so happy to have you as well. I love you guys so much. Remember, the stream will be 7 p.m. CST tomorrow and Thursday. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow.